Artzooka!
Hey, I'm Jeremie. Let's Artzooka. I'm going to make an Artzooka cat dish waterfall. Let's see what I've got in the trunk of junk. Some empty water bottles, a plunger, and an aluminum plate. First things first, start off with water bottles. I love using recycled water bottles. That makes sense, doesn't it? Check out my chandelier. We need empty ones, and you should find some that are thin because we need to cut them. Take a marker and draw a rectangle on them like this. That should do the trick. Take a pencil, poke, and cut out the rectangle. So you got a little tiny hole right there. I'll just drive my pencil in to make sure it's big enough so that my scissors can fit in. And if you're cutting the plastic, make sure you're doing it really carefully because plastic is a lot different than paper when you cut it. We need to do this on 3 or 4 empty water bottles. Once you're done cutting, grab the plunger. In my Artzooka case, I've got some clips. And what you want to do is angle the bottle down facing my cat's dish. Once you've figured out where you want the bottle to go, pick the spot where the clip that will hold the bottle in place should go. That looks about right there. And now we can attach the clip to the bottle so that it's facing down towards the bowl. I'll put that there, and I'll flip this one on the inside down like that. And then with this piece of my clip right here, I'll take some duct tape and just tape one side of the clip. I'll tape it tightly to the handle of the plunger. Perfect. If you've done this and you don't really like where the bottle is, well, check this out. Instead of untaping the clip, we can just use the clip like this and move the bottle around. How about that? You want the bottle sloped down so the water will pour right out into the bowl. The next bottle goes up on the other side and faces down into the first bottle. I have my clip where I want it, and then again, just tape one side of the clip into place. If I pour water into here, it would trickle down into this one. Do this as many times as your plunger stick allows. It takes testing to get this right. Here's one I worked on earlier. I used 4 bottles and started lower on this one so I could fit 4. Let's give it a try. But first, we'll put down the pie plate, just to be safe. Okay, you ready? I'll use some of this water with a little bit of blue food coloring so that everyone can see. Here we go. Uh-oh, it splashed out a little bit. That's okay. What I'm gonna do is just move the bottle just a bit so that we can fix that problem. Let's try it again. Much better. Look at it go. It works. I just made an Artzooka cat dish waterfall. You can even decorate these. See? It's the same on the bottom, and check out the top. I put a pie plate here and poked a hole in the bottom for the water to trickle out. I cut out some more recycled water bottles for decoration, and I used a couple of wire coat hangers to hold it all in place. Let's try this one. Oh, cool. Look at it go. Old plastic bottles are great for recycling into art, and this water sculpture is fun to make. I used a plunger for the base. Cut out part of each plastic bottle, then position them so that the nose of one is aimed towards the open side of the other. Then use clips to attach the bottles to the plunger. That way, you can move them easily if you need to. You might have to move them around a bit to get them positioned just right. When they're attached, add some water and see if it leaks. Don't forget to put a dish at the bottom before you add water. If it leaks a bit, you can just adjust things and try again. Then if you want, you can decorate your water sculpture. I recycled more bottles and used an aluminum pie plate and a wire hanger to decorate mine. I'd love to see what you make out of your recycled bottles. Send me a picture at the Artzooka website, artzooka.com.
Art? Artzooka! Silhouettes!
Remind you of anything? A bumblebee. I think this backpack zipper needs a bee. Let's make one. Now somewhere in here I have an old hair roller. Here we go. My mom used to use this to curl her hair. Now this would work perfectly for a bee. First, I need to take the hair roller apart. That's easy. I just take out these pieces. This squishy part of the hair roller is going to be the body of my bee. First thing I want to do is just cut a little bit of this off. So with my scissors, make a little cut right about here. I'll use this bigger piece for my bee. To create my bee, I need a little bit of pipe cleaner, and I'll use some of this yellow pipe cleaner so it gives that bee a black and yellow look. Let's start off with the bee's head. I'll pinch here, and then just wrap the pipe cleaner around like that. That will be my bee's head. Now I'm going to take this pipe cleaner and wrap it around the body, just once, like that. Once I have it around the body, I can add the wings. Now check this out. I cut 2 bumblebee wings out of craft foam and poked a small hole in the end of each wing. Then you just poke the pipe cleaner through the hole in the wing. There. Now he has his left wing. Let's give him a right one. Just poke it through and slide it down. Now the wings are in place, so I can continue wrapping the yellow pipe cleaner around. I'll bring it all the way back to around his back here. Here's a fun added touch. How about a stinger? So for the stinger, I cut out a little piece of gray pipe cleaner, and that looks like a stinger to me. Just poke it in the back. And now my bee has a little stinger. Now that I have my bee shape, and I've got my stinger, my wings, I want to make his head a little bit more realistic. I'll take this pipe cleaner and wrap it around his head. This pipe cleaner is great because you can really use your fingers to push it around and bend it and get it into any shape you like. He only has 1 stripe, so let's give him one more. I'm gonna wrap that one right around here like that. Let's see how it works. Oh, he has no eyes. He can't see where he's flying. So let's create some eyes. And the eyes are really simple. You can make eyes out of styrofoam. And then with a black marker, make a couple dots in the middle. Now those look a lot like eyes, and all I need to do is take some white glue and pop them on. So I'll take my glue, and just a little dab of it will do. There's one eye. We can leave one eye, but let's be a little friendly and give him two. There we go. Now my bee is complete, and check this out. Ooh, he's ready to be attached to my backpack zipper. Now I'll show you a little trick. Here's a piece of leftover pipe cleaner, and I can use this to attach it to my backpack. All I have to do is turn my bee over like this and slide it underneath one of his stripes. Now I have this little loop, and I just need to tie it to my backpack zipper. Give it a few twists to make sure the bee stays in place. Now, whenever I zip my backpack, it'll be like my bumblebee is buzzing. Want to make a bumblebee for your backpack? It's fun to do. An old hair roller works really well for a bee's body. Add some yellow pipe cleaners wrapped around the body to make your bee's stripes. Craft foam makes great wings. Poke holes in the craft foam and poke the pipe cleaner through. Another piece of pipe cleaner makes a stinger. You can make your bee's head bigger with more yellow pipe cleaner. Add styrofoam cut in 2 circles for eyes. Slip some more pipe cleaner through the bee's stripes and you can attach it to your backpack. For more fun ideas of things to make and do, check out artzooka.com.
Hi Jeremy, I'm Maddie. I challenge you to make something from things you find in a classroom.
That's a good one. Let's see what I can Artzooka. Sticky putty, pencils, an eraser. I've got an idea. It's a hedgehog eating lunch. It's all in how you look at it.
Art? Artzooka!
Let's draw a face. And I'll give you some cool tips on how to make it look as realistic as possible. Start off with an oval shape. Now draw a line right down the middle of the face, just like this. We'll erase this line later, but for now, it'll help to draw the face. Add another line about halfway across, but make this one with a curve because our faces aren't actually flat. That line right there is where the eyes go, right in the middle of your head. So I'll begin one eye there and one eye there. Okay, now at the bottom of the face, we'll split that into 3 equal parts. One line here and one line here. This line is where the nose will go. I'll draw in part of the nose, and then this line is where the mouth goes. And then at the bottom of the oval is where our chin is. Now for the ears. Now take a look at my ears. They line right up with my nose. So we'll put the ears in the same line as the nose. Now that I've drawn in the face, I can add in some details. So we'll start with hair. The hair doesn't start at the very top of the head. The bangs usually start about here, lower on the face. Nice big wavy hair. And now, some eyebrows. Right over the eyes. The corners of a mouth are usually right below the middle of the eyes. So now I have all my details in place, and if I erase the lines I made as a guide, we'll start to have our face. Now once you've erased those lines, you can add in even more details. I'll finish up the eyes by adding in pupils. I'll add more details on the eyes. I can add in some details on the ears. And the nose. Everybody's face is different. Take a look at your face in the mirror and see if these tips work for you. And once you know the rules, you can break them. We have lots more great drawing tips at artzooka.com. And now time for an Artzooka safety message. Remember, snow globes are fun to make, but maybe better enjoyed from the outside.
An Artzooka challenge.
For my Artzooka Recycle challenge, I challenged myself to make something out of a plastic soap dish and a small cocktail umbrella. I put it in a movie starring Paper Bag. Come on and see what I made. And I also put something else in my movie. A sponge. See if you can spot where I put it. Now, sit back and enjoy Cinema Artzooka. Here's the plastic soap dish. And here's the cocktail umbrella. Can you guess what it's going to be? Yes, it's an ice cream stand. Now let's see it in a movie. Did you like the movie? I made an ice cream cart out of a plastic soap dish and a small cocktail umbrella. Hey, did you spot the sponge? Take another look at where I put it. I challenge you to make something out of a plastic soap dish and a small cocktail umbrella. Be creative, anything goes. And when you do, take a picture and email it to me at the Artzooka website, kidscbc.ca/Artzooka. What will you Artzooka today?